This clip should help us understand how to say things like believing or reading. All right, those are a little bit trickier. Okay, before you watch this, I trust and hope that you've watched the grammar clips over I-E-N-D-O and A-N-D-O. If you haven't, go back and watch the grammar clips and maybe check out the sentences. Okay, this clip proceeds assuming that you understand A-N-D-O, present progressive, and I-E-N-D-O, present progressive. All right, number one, I am believing. Yo estoy creyendo. Yo estoy creyendo. Number two, we are believing. Nosotros estamos creyendo. Nosotros estamos creyendo. Number three, they are reading. Ellos están leyendo. Ellos están leyendo. And the last one, number four, say to your friend, you are reading. Tú estás leyendo. Tú estás leyendo. All right. Now, Mr. Holt, I remember and I understand that you were saying that for ER and IR verbs, it's I-E-N-D-O, I-E-N-D-O, I-E-N-D-O is used for ER, IR. Well, creer is an ER verb, and leer, L-E-E-R, is an ER verb, and it's not I-E-N-D-O, it's Y-E-N-D-O. Why on earth is it yo estoy creyendo? Well, here's a chant for you. It's pretty important. Just say no to 3 in a row. Just say no to 3 in a row. Remember I said back in early Spanish 1 that Spanish is based on speed. In Spanish you can have 2 vowels together or 2 consonants together, but you just can't have 3 vowels or 3 consonants, all right? Because it's fast, and if you're speaking a language and all of a sudden you come up to 3 consonants in a row, it slows you down. Or if you come up to 3 vowels in a row, it slows you down, all right? So just say no to 3 in a row. And if you think back to first quarter Spanish 1, you'll realize we've done something similar before. We talked about the word 16. You don't say 16. You smash those 3 words together, 16. And when you smash them together, the Z turned into C and the Y turned into I. All right? So the letter Y got smashed together and it turned into I. In the interest of speed. And in Spanish, sometimes the letter Y can turn into I, and sometimes the letter I can turn into Y. So let's look at this. I am believing. Creer is to believe. It is not yo estoy, C-R-E-I-E-N-D-O. Vowel, vowel, vowel. Remember the rule. Just say no to 3 in a row. Just say no to 3 in a row. So what does E-I-E turn into? E-Y-E. The only time you're ever going to say E-I-E is when you're singing about Old MacDonald had a farm, E-I-E-I-O. All right. And again, it's not C-R-E-I-E-N-D-O. It turns into C-R-E-Y-E-N-D-O. Just say no to 3 in a row. And the last 2, layers to read. Notice their reading is ellos están leyendo. It is not ellos están, L-E-I-E. Just say no to 3 in a row. You can't have 3 vowels in a row. So when you have 3 vowels in a row, what does that I turn into? Y. Just like on 16, the letter Y turned into I. And the last one, say to your friend, you are reading, tú estás leyendo. It's not L-E-I-E, it's L-E-Y-E. Okay, so again, creer and leer are ER verbs, and you expect them to turn into I-E-N-D-O. But just say no to 3 in a row. Since you can't have 3 vowels in a row, anytime you have E-I-E, what does it turn into? E-Y-E. So here's the final, I promise, version of the present progressive song from top to bottom, including this part. Present progressive ing, please tell me how to form it. We must use a star, we must use a star, we must use a star, and then add A-N-D-O. I-E-N-D-O, 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 and sometimes Y-E-N-D-O. There you go. The song now includes A-R, A-N-D-O, E-R-I-R, I-E-N-D-O, and the concept of just say no to 3 in a row.